Perfect. Hopefully this works. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to show you. All right, let's go ahead and just do that. All right, so I get a lot of requests on how to do some things in Excel. So the first thing I want to show you is if you had to take this list and upload it to an email address and be able to send out emails, or if you wanted to go ahead and, for example, let's say you're using Canvas and you want to upload a whole group of people's emails, well, it has a very specific formatting, and that is email address, comma, space, email address, comma, space. So the easiest way for me to do this is I'll download a file out of Gensbar, for example. I'll filter it down so I just have the email addresses. And then what I'm going to do is when I've got all these, I'm going to go right here so you can see that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a formula. So the formula I use is text join. And then we're going to put that. And then what we have to say is, okay, so what are we going to be, how are we going to define between them, the space between them? So we put a quote, then we can put a comma and a space if we wanted to, and then another quote. So in other words, between every email, it's going to format it the way that Canvas wants. Then what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, so are we going to ignore the blank spaces or are we going to add those? So we're going to ignore, so we want to write the word true. And you can see it does give that down below. Then we have to go ahead and add in what fields or what rows, columns, etc. do we want to be part of this query. So I went ahead and did that. And then we're going to end this. Okay, so you always start with one, end with one, put your quotes, organize it. When I hit enter, it's going to organize them all where it is the email, comma, space, the email, comma, or comma, space, the whole bit. But when I click on it, look, it still just shows the formula. So the trick that I use is I'll go in and actually copy it. And then what I'll do is I'll paste it like a couple down below. And I'm going to go ahead and paste it as the value, right? So now watch, it's actually the email addresses. And then if I have a whole group of them and I want to just double check that when I copy, I get them all, I'll click on the field. So this one right here. And then I'm going to right click and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to format the cells. And I'm going to have it wrap text because I want it all to fit in there so I can see it. Beautiful. And then if I need to, I can go up here and I can copy them all. Or I could go right here and just highlight them all. And then I know I got them. And then from here, I could upload that. If I was in Canvas, for example, I would go to people and then paste all the email addresses in, and it would work perfectly because it is all formatted the way that I need. So I hope that this helped you. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'd love to do my best. Take care, everybody.